In a world where tradition meets secrecy, where ceremony masks deeper meaning, and where power stretches back beyond memory, one question echoes through history. Is the royal family's power purely political or spiritual? Tonight, we investigate the hidden symbols, ancient bloodlines, and mysterious rituals said to surround the world's most famous monarchy. Is it harmless tradition or a legacy of hidden influence? You decide. Welcome to the story of conspiracy. The divine bloodline myth. Throughout history, kings and queens didn't just rule by force. They claimed divine right, the idea that their authority was granted by God himself. But where did that belief really come from? Ancient royal families often traced their bloodlines not just to political founders, but to legendary, even mythical figures. The British monarchy, like many others, has long celebrated connections to King David, Arthurian legends, and even claims of descent from ancient gods. To understand the rituals, you must first understand the blood. Royal families, especially in Europe and the Middle East, often trace their bloodlines beyond kings, beyond conquerors, all the way back to legendary figures, biblical prophets, even gods. The British monarchy, for example, has long promoted a direct connection to King David of Israel, a lineage said to bridge Christian, Jewish, and even Freemasonic traditions. Others link royal descent to King Arthur, whose bloodline is surrounded by tales of magical swords, divine visions, and prophecy. Some theorists believe these links aren't just symbolic, that hidden genealogies passed down in secret were guarded by ancient orders who believed certain families carried more than power. They carried a sacred code, a spiritual or even extraterrestrial origin woven into human history as myth, but guarded as truth by secret societies. These beliefs formed the basis of the divine right of kings, but perhaps it wasn't God granting them rule. It was blood, and if true, that would mean every coronation, every ritual, every crown passed down through the ages isn't just tradition, it's preservation. A ceremony not of government but of guardianship over something powerful, something ancient. Occult symbols hidden in plain sight. The grand ceremonies of the royal family, coronations, jubilees, weddings, are filled with pageantry, but behind the beauty lies another layer, a coded world of ancient symbols, from the Maltese cross to the fleur-de-lis, from checkerboard floors pyramidal arrangements of regalia. These designs echo symbols used in Freemasonry, Rosicrucianism, and even older secret societies. Coincidence? Or a visual language meant to communicate deeper truths to those who understand it? Because in the world of hidden power, symbols aren't decoration, they're declarations. Throughout royal ceremonies, ancient symbols are paraded before the public in plain sight, disguised as tradition. Look closer at the coronation rituals, the Maltese cross, sewn into robes and regalia, once a sacred emblem of the Knights Templar. The fleur-de-lis, decorating crowns and armor, a symbol linked to divine blood and hidden wisdom. Checkerboard floors, appearing in ancient royal chapels and halls. The same black and white pattern used in Freemasonry to represent the duality of control, light and darkness, truth and deception. These aren't random designs, they form a language, a silent code only those initiated into secret traditions truly understand. Even the royal orb and scepter, proudly displayed at every coronation, hold deeper meanings. The orb represents dominion over the world, but in occult lore, it's the cosmic egg, the vessel of hidden creation. The scepter is not just a symbol of rule, but of magical authority, the power to command unseen forces. Are these simply historical artifacts? Or do they hint at a deeper reality that monarchy isn't just about governance? It's about maintaining ancient alignments, ancient pacts, ancient knowledge, ritual, and symbol. Legacy and secrecy, each piece woven together to maintain a power far older than any constitution, and far more guarded than any crown. Secret orders and hidden allegiances. Beyond the public face, history whispers about hidden networks. The Order of the Garter, Britain's most ancient and exclusive chivalric order, founded in secrecy, shrouded in ancient ritual. Many high-ranking royals have deep ties to Masonic orders, ancient fraternities sworn to protect sacred knowledge. Were these oaths simple tradition, or allegiance to something far older than the monarchy itself? When power is passed from hand to hand, what exactly is being transferred? Blood? Authority? Or something far more arcane? Behind every crown is a council, and not all of them wear robes. Some wear rings, some wear symbols, some take oaths that aren't spoken in public. For centuries, whispers have linked the British monarchy to secret orders, ancient brotherhoods operating quietly in the shadows of public power. The most notable: the Order of the Garter, the oldest and most prestigious chivalric order in Britain. It operates under royal command. Yet few understand its full rituals. Members wear robes, swords, and gather once a year in private. Entry isn't turned through politics, it's chosen quietly. But even deeper than the Garter are the alleged connections to Freemasonry, a centuries-old society built on symbols, secrecy, and the preservation of sacred knowledge. Multiple monarchs, including kings and princes, have been rumored or confirmed as initiated Masons, their ranks embedded with architects, clergy, bankers, and royals. These connections aren't conspiracy theory, they're recorded history. The question is, what kind of knowledge is being protected? If monarchy is about tradition, and Freemasonry is about guardianship, then what happens when the two align? Is the crown a symbol of rule, or a symbol of stewardship over something hidden, something passed not just through blood, but through brotherhood? Modern rituals, mass participation. Today, millions watch royal weddings, funerals, and coronations live around the world. What few consider is that participation in ritual even unknowingly holds power. Watching, cheering, mourning, these collective emotional acts mirror the structure of ancient ceremonies designed to focus mass consciousness. The alignment of symbols, dates, colors, music, it's all orchestrated with incredible precision. Is the public celebrating tradition, or taking part in an ancient ritual hidden in plain sight? What are they protecting? In the end, the question isn't whether ceremonies are beautiful, it's whether they are purely political or spiritually significant. If power is more than politics, if it carries hidden rites, oaths, and bloodlines, then the true crown isn't worn. It's hidden in symbols, hidden in ceremony, hidden in plain sight. And maybe, just maybe, that's the greatest ritual of all. What do you think? Is the royal family simply tradition, or the last living branch of an ancient hidden empire? Comment your theory below, hit like if you see the patterns others ignore, subscribe if you seek the truths hidden behind the veil. This is the story of conspiracy.